I heard that and went, oh yeah. Just listen to it and you'll agree with me. That's all I gotta say. The top album of 2021 is
Feeling unstoppable, with God there's no way I'm stopping. Passing all by like I'm Stockton. I'm with the boss, so I'm boss. I got through the plane and I hopped in.
Let me know of any awards y'all want to see for next year's award ceremony, because I will almost definitely include them. I'm always looking for more ideas, so let me know in the comment section. Hydration Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Drink up. Yo, what is up, guys? It is Ardent Archer back with another video, and yes, I am finally doing a video without wearing a hat. It's because I'm not bald anymore. No, just kidding. Honestly, this is a weird setup. Everything's different. We're going with it, and I'm gonna make it work. All glory to God. In today's video, we'll be discussing what I think are the top songs, albums, EPs of 2021. And then some of the lowlights of 2021. And we're going to be giving out and dishing out all of these awards. Again, this is just my personal opinion. Let me know yours down in the comment section. And let's hop right on in to the award ceremony. For the most surprising song of 2021, I've got It'll Be Okay by Shawn Mendes. My reasoning for it is Shawn Mendes' last album, Wonder. Yo, I used to be like a Shawn Mendes fanboy. That album stunk. Like, I'm sorry. There's like 2 songs I like on that album. So I kind of just thought he might just like be falling off a cliff. So I'm so glad that It'll Be Okay is actually such a good song. It sounds incredible, and honestly, I think the message is really good. So It'll Be Okay is relieving to me the most surprising song of 2021. Okay. My award for Summer Sing-Along, which is basically like, you know, like summer vibes, except I hate using the word vibes, but like, somehow I just feel like the word summer and vibe go together. Like, if your favorite season is summer, your favorite word is probably vibes. Like, I don't know. Anyways, my favorite summer sing-along is Sunroof by Nicki Yor. Like, y'all, I blasted this song so much. I actually ironically listened to it over Christmas break, but it's like you play it on a road trip in the summer going to the beach, everyone's gonna be hitting you up asking, what is this song? I need to get it on my playlist because it is a certified bop. I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes, I only got one thing on my mind. For the #1 EP of 2021, y'all already know who I'm going with. It is Clouds by NF. Yo, this was a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I thought his album, The Search, was better, but there was still some solid bangers on this EP. There's only one song I didn't really like, and I've come around to like not quite skipping it like every time, but like 9 out of 10 of these songs, yeah, I'll listen to it. And I really like Layers and Just Like You. And I think my favorite one used to be Layers, but I think my favorite one now is That's a Joke. I love the like pa, pa, pa part of it. That's honestly my favorite part. Take that as you will. Also, Clouds is such a banger. Oh my goodness. And Lost. Okay, I need to stop talking about it. Yo, it's so good. Clouds was used for a PlayStation ad. Go Nate. Like, yes, sir. #1 EP, Clouds. Okay, for some controversy, the most disappointing album of 2021. Okay, I have 2 here. Don't know how you're gonna feel about this. The first one, I think this is more of a noteworthy mention, is From Me to You by Quadeca. And my reasoning for it is, one, I was hoping, you know, Quadeca has one song that's like not explicit, and I'm like, come up with some music that's not explicit, bro. Like, he's so good at writing, but then he's like, let me add these words in, and I'm like, ah. And then the other thing is, he spent like an additional year on this album, and I feel like the product is not quite like an extra year's worth of work, if that makes sense. Like, we were waiting for this album for so long. and it was good. Their songs were certainly unique, and some of them are still bangers, but like, not a year's worth, man. And then KSI's album, I think it's called All Over the Place. Bro, the first one was better. The first album was better. Just is. He has a non-explicit version of the album on Spotify, but like, I don't know, man. I only like 3 of the songs, really. So, kind of a disappointment. Like, I'm just like, bro, you were doing so well, and then just fell off. So I'd probably say the most disappointing album of the year is All Over the Place by KSI. He certainly went all over the place, but I don't think that was necessarily in a good way. The best romance song of 2021 is I Guess I'm in Love by Clinton Kane. If you have not heard of this guy, go check him out. He is a great songwriter, and this song in particular, like, yo, it hits hard. Like, actually, it is so good. And just just listen to it, and you'll agree with me. That's all I gotta say. This song, it's really good, honestly. The best song that I made in 2021. I only made 2. Like, I kind of slacked off. One of them was a solo, one was a collab with Joaquin. The first one is Energy with the Jack Harlow What's Poppin' beat, which honestly, I know it's overused, but I feel like I kind of hit hard with it. And then the second one is The Great Ratsby, which is a rap basically summarizing the plot of The Great Gatsby, but in an epic way. So if you're a literature teacher out there, bro, I got you covered. Like, if you guys stay for an exam, just listen to this like 3-minute like sick beat and you're good to go. And between those two, I'm gonna be honest, The Great Rhapsody had, I think, is the most viewed video on my YouTube channel, but I honestly like Energy more just because it has like more bars, and I got a faster flow like on a roll. My work is optimal, took off because I'm aeronautical, although I'm valuable. I'm crying Geronimo, when any optional, singularly focused like Monaco, playing ain't no audible. Of course I'll beat every obstacle, sounding alarm like a constable, honestly feeling untoppable, feeling unstoppable. With God, there's no way I'm stopping, passing your by like I'm stocking. Whoo, you know? So go check it out. Link in the description. Probably put the thing up here. Seriously though, it'd mean a lot if y'all gave those songs a listen to if you haven't already. And if you have any critique or feedback or encouragement, let me know. I'd honestly seriously appreciate it, even if it's like critique, because I want to grow and improve as an artist. So my top song of my own would probably be Energy. Fun fact, I thought about calling that AA or AA because I referenced that so many times, but I thought that might be too egotistical, to be completely honest. So Energy. But of course I did the acronym NRG or whatever because I thought that'd be cooler, and I'm already regretting that, but whatever. Okay, I know this is a moment y'all been waiting for. The best album of 2021. I know Kanye and Drake came out with them. Yeah, whatever. For the top album of 2021, I have 2 contestants, really. I mean, there were a lot of good albums this year, but my favorite ones were Holvy's Coma, which I think is second place. Spoiler alert. I thought it was really good. I honestly didn't like the song Coma. All the other songs were bangers. Here's the problem with it, or the reason it's not first. Like, some of the songs are so good. They have such a strong message. Like, Matthew's song is so good, man. Like, it's such a strong message. It's also got the Can't Tell It All remix, which is, in my opinion, better than Can't Tell It All, which is already so good. And my favorite song from that album, Crack the Tomb. Yo, I played that song on loop, dog. Like, actually, it is so good. It's like, literally, I want to work out, I just put that song on loop. Like, so good. Like, I can't even explain it, guys. Unfortunately, there are only like 7 or 8 songs on the album, so I feel kind of weird giving it top album of the year. Thankfully, there's an even better album with even more songs. And this might shock you, because I actually used to really dislike this artist. But the top album of 2021 is Neverland 2 by Andy Minio. Legitimately, no song on this album is a skip. I like every actual song on there. Like, there's some that's like Am I, it's not really a song. New Father, not really a song. It's just really his mom dialogue over the phone or something like that. But all the actual songs, so good. So good, y'all. I got the list right in front of me. Been About It. You Know the Drill. Working on It. Yo, Nobody's Coming. Oh, that one hurts, but it's so good. Here's What We Not Gonna Do. Yeah. Yo, it could be worse. It could be worse. Facts, it could be worse. Priorities. Y'all, that hits hard. Like, prioritizing everything in your life. He's talking about people. Like, man, where were you? Like, if you're not gonna be there for me, I still love you, but you can't be the top priority in my life, man. I mean, God should be the top priority in your life, and I think he addresses that too in the song. But he's like, priorities change as time goes on. And then, of course, you know, Coming in Hot. The reason I haven't liked Andy Minio in the past is because I feel like he's the overplayed Christian rapper, where like at every homecoming game, I went to a Christian school, every homecoming game was Coming in Hot or You Can't Stop Me. Like, I was like, oh, come on, like, play something original. But I mean, those songs have merit to them, I think. I just think they're overplayed. But this album, like, I'd say like 6 of these songs I feel like I could work out to, and almost all of these songs I've played on repeat for a whole day. No joke. Neverland 2, top album of 2021. The best hype song of 2021. I already talked about a couple, or I'm gonna talk about a couple within certain like albums or EPs or projects, but the best standalone hype song is Back from the Dead by Zonti. Now I'm back from the dead. Like, honestly, I thought about making a video for like my Instagram saying like, yo guys, I'm back to posting, except guess what? I'm not back to posting on that yet. But it is so good, and it's like, and it's a long song, which some people are like, oh my goodness, but I'm like, that just gives me more time to get pumped, dog. Like, I'm already pumped, and I just stay pumped to it, you know? It's such a banger, and it's like, I think it has the same concept as like Lecrae's Zombie, but he does it so much better in my humble opinion. Like, yo, it's kind of beast. Now let's talk about the best new artist of 2021. And this is just in terms of when they release it, probably on YouTube or Spotify, because that's what I listen to on most. So if they had it like unreleased before that, sorry about that. The top new artist 2021 is a guy named Sammy Rash, who has a lot of bangers. I think he has like 5 or 6 songs on Spotify, but he's got more on his YouTube channel, and they are basically all, I think I only dislike one of them, and all of them, like, they're really nice. If you're into like vibes, he's probably your guy, you know? He's got long curly hair, like, yo, dude, that guy looking fresh. I think part of the vibes thing is his name on Spotify is all lowercase. Like, I feel like those are the people that are into the vibes, you know? We'll leave it at that. I will say a special shout out to a guy named Mun, who I just learned about this year, but I think he technically started putting out music in at least 2020, because one of his best, in my opinion, I think his best song, I Lost Myself, is at least a year old. So I could be wrong about that. It's definitely at least a special consideration, definitely up there, but I think top new artist is Sammy Rash. Look at this armrest. That's too tall for me. This is a better armrest. There you go. I'll just do this. What's up? I'm trying to think of the other. I haven't done top artists of the year. Let me look at the list. Oh, it's me. No, just kidding. I'm not that egotistical. Now for the number 1 artist of 2021. I'm the guy that I like to, you know, diversify the awards. I don't want to just give it to the same person I give best album, you know, even though they have the best album. So part of me wants to go with second place. So part of me is like, Holvey. KB came out with bops, but he just didn't come out with that many this year. Like, he didn't put out too many songs. I mean, there's NF as always. The Kid Laroi, clean version of his album. He always brings the heat, you know. But I think, see, I hadn't even picked before I started this video. I think I'm going to go with Holvey as the top artist for 2021. We've seen his game improve so much from when he started. I mean, honestly, I still think he had some bops in that first album he made, but like the past 2 years he's grown so much. And he, just like Andy Minio, is all about repping the kingdom of God, and I'm all for that. I want to support him in that. So, top artist 2021 goes to my man Holvey. Best storytelling of 2021. If you know this guy, you already know, because he's a beast with telling tales, especially when it comes to like relating myth or fantasy into it. Livingston and his recent album, I believe it's called The Giver. Really good album. I think it's pretty short for my standards. It's like 7 songs, but really great piece of work, and he tells incredible stories through it, so I'm all for that. The best chorus of 2021? This is a hot take, because I'm basically just going to make it an award that I don't give to others. Like, there's other, I think, are more catchy, maybe. There's not many. There's like literally 2 I'm thinking of that are maybe more catchy. But this one is catchy and gets me hype. So I'm going to go with Industry Baby as the best chorus 2021. Dude, that gets me so pumped. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they're waiting for. Like, yo, I mean, there's a clean version. You can look that up. But the chorus is clean, and yo, it is fire. Okay, this award is literally just best song that didn't get some other award. There's a song I'm thinking of, but it's probably second, and so I'm just gonna have to say, I think the #1 song that didn't get another award is called Letting Go by Josh Drayon. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Anyways, it is, yo, I play that loud, I play it proud. It's so good. I would say second place is probably First Time. The like, I know we never met, but I know your vibe. Like that one. Why do I keep bringing up vibes? Yo, I say I'm against vibes, but then it just keeps popping up, bro. They're just trying to infiltrate my life, and part of me likes it, part of me is like, keep the vibe part out. I like the music, you know? Just do that. Another thing I want to mention, it's kind of a bar, kind of a concept, is from Crip's Let 'Em Talk, in which the chorus centers on this idea of, if they talk behind my back, it just means that they're behind. Like, he's like, you know, let them talk, let them say what they want, but if they're talking behind my back, it just means I'm out in front, which I think is a really cool concept. Just like, you know, you really can just ignore them and honestly just keep doing your thing. The results will come. So I really like that message, honestly. Another like cool concept thing was what Joey Nato did, where he dropped 1 song a day for like the first 20 days of 2021. And it ended up just being like an album, and he just released 1 song a day. But I personally hadn't seen anyone do it. I know other artists have done it. I hadn't been like where I was already listening to them regularly, and then that happened. So it was really cool for me to see that. So shout out to Joey Nato. And that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my music awards and what songs you would give them to. Let me know where you think I nailed it and where you think, no, that is so wrong. Just let me know y'all's thoughts and feedback. Obviously, my encouragement to you is, if you listen to explicit music or any of the songs I mentioned that have clean versions, go listen to the clean version. I think that's a wiser decision to make. I can't force you to do that, but I'd encourage you to do it. And yeah, that's why I have such an emphasis on Christian hip hop. Not only is it my favorite genre, but I think it's a way to engage the culture of today with God and his kingdom. So that's why I had such a heavy emphasis on it. And that's why a lot of the awards went to Christian hip hop. But y'all should have just known that. I actually feel like I did a good job of not just doing Christian hip hop, or not being that like 75%. I think it's probably like 50, but we live, you know. It's been your man, Ardent Archer, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.